dude. Oh, it's another nightmare. October 30th, 1987, one day until the profane Sabbath. You know what? It might have been scripted for Lisa to die. Maybe there's an alternate routing that Lisa doesn't die, but it could be. Casually, Masatsu John. Masatsu? What's Masatsu? So, other than that, how's your day been? Has it been good? I want to know what's in this room now. Every time he says he's not going in there. I'm not going in there. How was the game? Did you win, Pretzel? Akuma from Street Fighter move. Oh, okay. Have we figured out if we are a good guy priest or a crazy person? Both. We are, so essentially, John was in training to become a priest when he met Amy. He went there with Father Martin, right? And I'm pretty sure Father Martin was killed by Amy because of the failed exorcism. And Amy escaped because we weren't well enough equipped to stop her. And that's why in chapter 1 we went back. We never went on to continue our priesthood like thing where we went on to get like formally recognized by the Vatican as a priest. Of course you didn't. Oh no. Are you playing in the US, I'm guessing? No ganks mid lane. So for context, so like, okay, it was EUS. No ganks then. So when we went back, we were posing as a priest because we're not formally recognized. And probably, if anything, John was probably never properly recognized by the Vatican as a priest because of the incident with Amy. They probably were like, yeah, that kind of didn't work out too great. We're going to kind of tell you no. But I feel like he kind of felt this like lingering responsibility, which is probably tied to why he has a lot of these nightmares and a lot of these things. He has really good intentions because he does want to save Amy and he wants to stop this catastrophic event in which this cult, the satanic cult led by Gary, this guy named Gary, who's trying to summon this ultimate demon named Malphus by sacrificing the two twin brothers that were like Amy's younger brothers. He wants to stop that. Is it Dark Gary? I think it's Dark Gary, yeah. There are two Garys inside you. This is Dark Gary. Oh. So essentially we're trying to prevent it, but we don't have a lot of great training, and we're kind of in this predicament where we're not entirely like sane because we are experiencing all this past trauma from the the experiences that we had. So I think John is generally a good guy, but I think he's kind of dealing with some psychosis, dealing with some guilt, some shame, a lot of trauma and baggage and all this kind of stuff. So like reality is a little bit blurred. I don't think he's a perfect narrator for the story because it's hard to tell what he is really depicting in a lot of these situations. Kind of fucked up, dude. It's kind of wild. And it's almost even kind of implied, especially here in that last scene when we walked past that mirror and we saw that like demon on our back. And then also earlier when we killed Lisa and he said the devil made me do it, as well as in chapter 2 when we were on the underground and some shit went down and then we became that spider thing for a little while. Like, I'm pretty sure John is also possessed, but I think it's really interesting because John, even though he has some sort of demon acting inside him, is still actively trying to do good, but I feel like he's got this inner conflict that's going on. And I almost kind of wonder if the way this is going to wrap up is like we actually end up being the catalyst for actually causing this catastrophic event, maybe. Maybe there's also an alternate ending where that's not actually the case. That's kind of my thought process. That's what I'm kind of thinking might happen. Bog inks don't exist, change your mind. They do. It depends on the jungler. I mean, every jungler is really different. I'm an interesting jungler, but I think that a lot of people that don't play jungle tend to flame junglers. They tend to say like, oh, junglers, like they never gank, da 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 da. I'm gonna say this right now: jungle is probably the hardest and most stressful role It's a reason why a lot of people don't play it is because there's too much pressure on all these other lanes for ganks. They want objectives. They want all these things. They just want the jungler to carry the game. The unfortunate thing is that junglers tend to have to a lot of times, but it's also one of those situations where it's too much pressure on one singular role. Your frustration is valid, Cardboy. Simultaneously, as somebody who's jungled off and on as a main, like as a main role for a long period of time, like there's some times when I can't gank bot, I can't gank mid, I can't gank top. There's just some lane matchups, there's some situations where it's just like, if I do, I'm gonna make it worse, or if I do, it's probably not gonna be beneficial. It's hard to figure out how to invest your time when you're a jungler. It's a really tough situation. Jungling is like playing a 40 game of chess inside of League of Legends. It's tough. I don't know. It's just a ramble. Your frustrations are valid though. You actually put in the ADC. Interesting. You did very good in lane. Do you play Zeri still? Our diamond top laner lost the enemy. Oh god. Oh no. What were they playing into? And what were they playing? Not really a priest, which really made it sound like a crazy town. Yeah, I think hopefully that does help catch you up a little bit. Couldn't think of the term, but unreliable narrator. Yeah, exactly, is really what you were curious about. And that's also what Rachel had mentioned as well earlier, Jay. That's kind of why I reiterated it, because when she said that, I was like, yeah, no, that's actually really accurate. How much of the events of the game shows this is actually happening, and how much of it is inside his mind? Because he's clearly dealing with some like horrid nightmares, reliving some of these situations, as well as seeming to have some visions of stuff. Some either hallucinations or visions or something, I don't know. That sucks when every other lane loses except for bot. Actually, game not even over. It's still 40. Wait, it's still 44 minutes in. You're still playing? You're still in? A gangsta game. One lane very hard, but every other lane lost too much, and being squishy ADC, people ulting on your face sucked. Yeah, that's the worst. Being a squish? Oh, it's over now. Okay. Being a squishy little character, and they have shit like Hecarim, they have shit like Nautilus, they have all that kind of stuff that just like jumps in your face and ruins your day. Or assassins or whatnot. And the rest of your team is behind, so they can't really help properly peel for you. It ends up being a really tough situation. I think making jungle smaller would actually help or hurt the game. No, I don't think it would. I think it would just change the jungle role. I don't think it would have a positive or negative impact. Probably negative, honestly. Given the fact that they'd have to rebalance a lot of stuff in the jungle to make it still worth it. I think that the number of camps are fine. I think that jungle is just such a complex role, and it has so many responsibilities that it's not anything that they could do to necessarily change it, make it better. I think it's also a disconnect between junglers, people that actively play and understand the role of jungle, and then laners. It's almost like there's two sides of the coin, and there's junglers and there's laners, and that people treat it like a very dissected thing, whereas it needs to be more of a merged thing. I think a lot of people don't understand how, a lot of people that mainly lane, they don't understand how jungle works. They don't understand the complexity of it. A lot of people that play jungle don't understand how laning works sometimes too. It's one of those things where it's like you can't be mad at the other when you're also making mistakes, or inversely too. Having the expectation that a jungler has to win your lane for you is a bad expectation. Having the expectation that a jungler has to be playing perfectly and like be effective with a lot of ganks and stuff is also a little unrealistic. Instead, it should be like looked at as, well, the jungler ganked, and now it's a cherry on top. I feel like that's my perspective, and I think that helps me. There are times that I'm down bad, and I'm like, a jungler that would gank in this situation would really help my lane. But I'm very rarely like that jungler ganking. Like there's probably a reason that they're not ganking. If I'm behind, chances are our opponents are ahead, and the jungler probably doesn't feel like they have enough influence to be able to come down and actually change that. That's how I operate when I jungle. There's a lot of times when I'm like, I see somebody that's down 4, like they're down 0-4 in lane. I'm like, I really can't contest that unless I'm like as strong, if not stronger, as the lane opponent. So there's a lot of times when I'll just like, we have to wait until it's like lane phase is over, and then we have to raid boss that person a little bit, or we have to really isolate and pick them and knock them down a little bit, catch up. That's a long ass game, Pretzel. I'm gonna say this though, Cardby, what will help the game is probably what they're introducing with season 13. They're making a lot of adjustments so that counter jungling is less less influential and people will be less inclined to do it. Clears will be easier so that people will be less stressed about clearing in general, opening up for more objective control, which is a big part of it, as well as ganking. I think that a lot of the changes that they are making during preseason 13 will be very beneficial. I think they're going to take probably the whole preseason to iron out to where the meta resolves a little bit and we're in a good place with jungling. And jungling's in a fine place now. I think that some of the changes they're making might make it a lot better. But I think a lot of it comes down to being an understanding between laners and junglers. I don't know if any of that made sense. Was that helpful or insightful, or was that just bullshit rambling, Guard Boy? Garen into Cannon and built 0 MMR or MR. Dude, I would rush Mercs and Maw. No, I'd rush Mercs and then get like my mythic, and then I'd get a Force of Nature. Actually, when I ain't seen it in the game, it's over. Oh god, fuck. Rachel was on the case. Rachel's a smart cookie. I mean, it was mostly backline AP. Oh god. Kennen, Ori, Poppy, Lux, and Kai'Sa. Jesus, Poppy didn't come near you. Damn, that sounds like a rough team to go into. Play Cannon game, you did a great job jungling. Thank you. Preseason stuff's going to be huge for new players in general. I think it's nice challenge changes. Yeah, I agree. I think so too. Yeah, I think it'll be good. It'll take a little bit of adjustment and stuff like that. Yeah, you also have to think there's junglers that are like more focused on ganking. There's junglers that are more focused on fast clearing and farming. There's some junglers that are junglers that are more focused on objective control. And then obviously between those three like types of junglers, every jungler really lands on a spectrum between them and like has different things that lean towards one or the other. Obviously, like Master Yi is designed to be a power farming jungler, right? But his ganks can be really potent, and especially once he starts getting really strong. Bel'Veth, high scaling, late game jungler. She's intended to power farm into mid and late game, but her ganks are also still really strong. Is her objective control really great? It has some pretty positive strengths. Her ability to handle Rift, as well as what she gets out of Rift, is massive. So she should be prioritizing those things. It's one of those things where it's like there's a lot of stuff that goes on with jungling, a lot of nuance. Get a lot of information from it. Well, I'm glad. All that to say is be kind to your junglers. A lot of them are trying. There are probably a lot of them that are really bad, but it's not necessarily always their fault. Sometimes they're good players and they mean well, but jungling is such a hard and stressful role that at the end of the day, like being kind to a jungler and being understanding and not having like really high expectations of most junglers are gonna make it a lot better experience for you, I think. The jingle jangle junglers. All right, word vomit over. John, I'm getting reports of children exhibiting strange behavior at the daycare center on 4th Street. If Nate and Jason are there... Oh, those are the twins. Then you can bet that is the place where they will try to summon Malphus. There's no time left. Go to the daycare and find out what's really going on. Fear not. Vaya con Dios, Father Garcia. It's really interesting that Father Garcia is giving us all these tips on where to go to check out on things. And then he like kind of subtly hinted that, oh, but I can't come. I can't help you with this. It's like, but why? How do you know this, but you can't come help me? It's very strange. It's a little bit sussy baka, if you ask me. Some junglers pick a jungler that is not their playstyle too. That's true. Because they're trying to fill a role. There are a lot of times that I don't really like a lot of tanky junglers. There's a lot of times that I do end up playing tanky junglers, and it's because we need somebody to play beefy. We've got like a squishy top lane, a squishy mid, squishy support. We need some sort of front line probably. It's going to be tough without it. End up playing that. There's a lot of times where that happens, especially because there's so many different types of junglers. Time to litter letters all over the place. Right, yeah, exactly. He has time to drop off a letter, but he doesn't have time to come help us with this whole catastrophic event with Malphas. Hello? Get where your team's jungler doesn't do drag when enemies are dead. Yeah, that's a tough thing. I mean, that's another thing too. Like, that's something that the jungler needs to know when is a good time to do drag. And sometimes this is a global thing with the games of League in general. Everybody, like, a lot of players have a general idea of how to micro, right? Like, micro is a pretty simple thing. It's mechanics. It's like, oh, well, I can play this champion, I can play them, and I understand their kit, I understand how it interacts with this person's kit, blah, blah, blah. Micro, right? And then there's the macro side of things. Is like, oh, I should be at this objective during this time. I should be doing this. I should be farming this lane. I should be going here. I should be protecting this. This person's dead. I should go for that kind of stuff. Like, that's the elevated higher. I need to be at this place during this time kind of thing. There's a lot of macro related stuff. It's the bigger picture, right? I think everybody has a pretty narrow margin in micro and a lot of elos. But macro is really what determines a good and bad player. But sometimes since everybody's at different levels of understanding of macro and how to play the game and when is a good time for different things, and a lot of it is intuitive, especially like decisions on when to do drag. Unfortunately, there's a lot of times that one player has an expectation of another player to do something that they think is the right move during that decision, but their mind is that other player is thinking like, oh, I should be doing this instead, because in their mind, their understanding of how macro works is they ought to be doing this. A good example, jungler in bot lane, they get a kill in bot lane and they get priority. They shove the wave to tower and they think we should do drag. We should go kill dragon. So they go over to dragon, but they know that the enemy mid lane is missing, and their mid lane is just like working down and working on a plate or something. Your mind, you might be thinking this would be a really good opportunity for the mid lane to come down and help with drag in case their mid lane comes over. That would be a good option. But sometimes it's also one of those situations where it's like you don't really know. Well, is their jungler dead? Okay, well, this could be uncontested. Is their jungler alive? Well, it could be okay. It could be bad, though. It kind of depends on what's going on. There's a lot of things that go into the decision making.
I know some of those words.
Unicorn, thanks so much for 21 months. I appreciate you. Only played a few hours of League, but you know some of those words. Yeah, I know. We got into a little bit of a League conversation. Couldn't pull off Dragon, but you would give it your best shot. Oh my god, Kitty. I love you. Don't change. That's fucking hilarious. Unicorn, how's your night going? Yeah, so we got into a long topic of League. Yeah, I appreciate the hype for 21 months. That's a long time. How's your day been? You've been doing okay? Cardboy, one thing that I could do too, this might be helpful if you ever wanted, I could watch like one of your games as you're playing and maybe give you some of my insight as you're playing on some of that stuff. I mean, like, I'm not good enough to coach necessarily, but I would be totally fine with like giving some insight on stuff if you ever wanted. This is okay. There's a bunch of cops just chilling out at the daycare, I think. Couldn't change even if you wanted to. Feel that, honestly. Finally getting the Rona. You're doing well. Oh no. How rough was it for you? I know some people have experienced pretty mild cases, and I like myself, I didn't really get too sick when I got COVID, but I had already been vaccinated, and recently too, honestly. Glad you're doing well, at least, though. I'm doing good. Yeah, just get Chris to coach. Good game sense. We go Mike Peaks. Chris is always just about like, dude, gank. We go in, we go hard, we beat ass. I love that about Chris. It's great. Marcus, how's your night been? Yeah, that's about how I felt it too, Unicorn. Mild flu-like symptoms, pretty bad fever, a little bit achy, very tired and fatigued, but nothing too horrible, and symptoms didn't stick around very long. I was pretty lucky, pretty grateful. Rough raids today? Oh no. Well, you know, it's just like the checks and balances system. You had like a really high honing yesterday, and today the payoff is tough raids. A riddle priest. How do you make a portal to hell? Come see me and I'll show you. This is Gary. This has to be Gary, right? I'm pretty sure that the color of the text determines, like, it's supposed to be like their handwriting. Oh, hell yeah. Give Nutmeg a bath and then clean your kitchen. Nice. Nice. Old Nutters needs a bath. She dirty. She get clean. Clean house, too. Problem is, your aggressive support, honestly, not also gives you that meathead mental in bot lane. That's fine. That's totally fine. Oh, the tunnel's away. What the fuck? Oh, I don't like this. There's something I really don't like about this. That's fine. I think that can be a really good thing. That can be very beneficial in your case. I mean, I think a lot of people have an inclination when they play League or any really competitive game. They have an inclination to a disposition and play style. I like to play aggressive. I like to engage. I like to play passive and smart and safe. They have this disposition on how they play. 0 and 3 into an 80 Nico. I went top lane into an 80 Nico recently, and she kind of beat my ass. I went with Set though, and I did okay early, and then late game she started beating my ass, dude. Wait, Zeri isn't your playstyle at all? Yeah, do you prefer assassins? Press Q is how you go in. Yeah, you go in, that's how you think, basically. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I think that can be a good thing. I think it's about Zeri and 3. Oh my god. So. I think it's all about balancing with your natural disposition. You're a very aggressive player naturally. So how do you balance it? Well, maybe a little bit of like knowing when to be aggressive. So you learn how to channel it a little bit. That way you're not always just going ham constantly. You know? It's a lot of things. I'm not sure what's going on in this picture, but I feel like I don't like it. Someone's bored. This sound is weird here. What the fuck? Gary loves us. Oh, it starts with the alphabet at the top and it turns into the symbols. Mother Moon watcheth her little ones behind a door of sleep. Daughter Chalice is filled an offering to the master in the unseen world. Spirit bird arriveth from afar and cometh back to roost. These vessels are the unholy trinity. So Mother Moon, Daughter Chalice, and Spirit bird. The fallen star shall guide them. What colors can you see? Look at the children if you are lost. Mother Moon is the bird, Daughter of Chalice, and the star. And then there's the picture. 1 and 4, 8 coming back. Oh, these are based off the colors too. Okay, wait, hold on. The star is like a cyan though. And over here it's red. Okay, hang on. What? What is this puzzle? How does this work? Just solve the puzzle, forehead. All right, well, help me, Za. Let's put our brains together, big guy. Oh, interesting. You're really good at control mages like Syndra, Ari, and such. Also kind of good at assassins. Passive champs like Zeri aren't your playstyle, but you like the design of Zeri, so you're still adapting. That's fair. I think it's the other thing, too, is like finding something you just like the design of, and then, like, that's what you play. You can adapt to it. Mother Moon watcheth her little ones behind a door of sleep. Daughter Chalice is filled an offering to the master of the in the unseen world. Spirit bird arriveth from afar and cometh back to roost. These vessels are the unholy trinity. The fallen star shall guide them. What colors can you see? Look at the children if you are lost. Can we go to the next room? Do the things in an order that gives a solution. Very helpful. So there's another moon. There's some kids. Mushrooms and a house. Mason, age 6. Out rotating on enemy team in mid. Oh no. Yeah, sometimes that happens in mid lane. People just start skirmishing in mid and you just lose farm and you lose time in lane and you get all this. It's bad. That's kind of creepy too. Can we go to the left here? I think we should solve this first. Should we do it in order? Moon, Chalice, Bird. Wait. Oh, we changed the star to red. I see. Okay, hold on. We go off this picture. So the star is red. The moon is orange. What color is the chalice? Let's find out. Is it over here? Which one is this? Is this the sun? Sunflowers, clouds. What's going on with that picture? There's no bird or chalice. But this definitely had the moon, and the moon is orange in this one. Yeah. Rotating before the enemy mid. But like the enemy are showing up before our team, so we just get picked off when I'm trying to help jungle. Oh, that's not fun. It's not fun at all. What's going on in this picture? My dream. Kaylee. What the fuck? Tyler age 7. Uncle Earl? It's like a demon under his boat and shit. What the? It's in this one? Oh, this is a chalice. Chalice is pink. Oh, wait, it changed. Let's reset each time. How annoying. Okay, well, let's find out what the bird is, and then we'll come back. Moon orange, chalice pink, and the star is red. So we just need to find out what the bird is. Da bird. Let's go down first. It seems bot and top always came late or not at all. Unfortunate. Wait, is the game already over?
Open fire. More this.
I didn't expect that. Big Morbin time. Mortis. Forfeited at 15. Fuck. Rip. Start saying screw it, not at screw it at not help at all, but yourself. Yeah, sometimes you do have to play a little bit selfishly, especially if you have like confidence in what you're able to do. Big Morbin time, yeah. Moon equals chalice. Pink equals red, orange equals star. All right. Thank you so much for your assistance, really carrying the puzzle solution on your back. What a goddamn beast. The fuck, dude. What the fuck, dude? Thanks, Satin. This other one should have a bird on it, right? Is there such a bad champ? You should probably play someone else. Yeah, I mean, like, you could say that, right? Oh, it's weird. The thing moved to the other side. Oh, there's the bird. Bird is blue, right? Is that blue? Guys, is that blue or is that purple? I mean, we kind of... I feel like I kind of talked about this at one point. Bird's blue. Okay. I feel like I kind of talked about this at one point. I feel like... That's Twitter, dude. Okay, I'm gonna pause because I'm nervous that shit's gonna come out here. Yeah, although Pretzel's playing her mid, and he's kind of OTPing her on his NA account. Yeah, she has been overly nerfed because they released her and she was way too strong. D is here for these nuts. Yeah, these nuts. Yeah, her win rate is kind of a meme right now. She's very weak. She's not a bad champ, though. I think that she's just in a weak spot because they were pretty heavy-handed with trying to balance her. Yeah, mid lane definitely craves an early impact and mid-game peak. Like, not mid-game peak, but a mid-game spike at least. And it does kind of seem like what she kind of needs 3 items to kind of pop off. It's almost how Kai'Sa used to feel. Kai'Sa used to feel like she needed 3 items before she was relevant. Now she can get away with 2 items and be strong. But she can still scale fine. Like she can feel on par with a lot of other ADCs without 2 items. She can do really well. Riot has never been heavy-handed when nerfing a champion and then forgets about them. Look at Skarner, right? Never forgotten about Skarner. Man, they left Udyr lying in waste for how long? They remade him and now he's way too strong. I bet he does get nerfed pretty hard soon though. All right, so we got orange for the moon. The chalice is... What color did we say the chalice was? Oh yeah, Rise is down bad too. Bird is blue. Pink bull. Wait, what? Pink or purple? Really needs at least 2 items quick, or else she isn't that great. Yeah. Always remake him and nerf him, yep, with Rise. So people that know how to play Rise end up blasting ass on him. Moon orange, chalice pink. Okay. Star red, bird blue. This is where it lives. What the fuck?
Yeah, my Samir is pretty bad, honestly. Y'all shouldn't watch me play Samir.
Found your condo. Hey, this is where Za lives. This is the hometown of Za. Magenta. Hey, no, use colorblind terms. I'm not... Okay, hello, Satan. Gonna play some Syndra? You should. I feel like Syndra is really strong right now since they reworked her. Anytime I've played against a Syndra, I have oh, fuck. I have despised her rework. Actually actively despised her rework. My misfortune was pretty on point. No, I was memeing. I actually had a couple really I went fucking hard a couple games with Samira last night. If I can play Samira with a support that has any sort of CC, we'll win lane. We'll win lane. Calling it. Yeah, I like Misfortune. It kind of depends. Right now, I'm hit or miss on Misfortune. It kind of depends on my matchup. The rework is OP. I think so. I think she does need some... She needs some nerfs. You love it, but you play her. Yeah. I think that she requires a lot of skill, but I think that she simultaneously she feels a little too strong for people that can play her. Like, there have been a couple times that I've landed against her and I'm like, I dislike this strongly. Like, it does not feel fair. It feels like her kit just has too much strength to it, and it doesn't matter if I play optimally, I still just lose. But yeah, that's just somebody who does not play her. How's it going, Victimizer? It's good to see you. Dude, we're playing a creepy game. Victimizer, I feel like you would really like this game. I feel like you would really like this game. Were you here when we played it last week? I can't remember if you stopped by then. Maybe for a part of it. Can I can. This is called Faith Unholy Trinity. We are in some deep spoiler territory. I'm gonna tell you about it. Give you an idea. If you decide you want to play it, I would totally understand if you want to keep yourself free of spoilers. It's basically it's emulating, I would say, like Atari style, like 8-bit graphics and stuff like that, in a modern era with like some liberties, of course. There's some cool animations. It's a very kind of almost surreal, disturbing, creepy, unnerving horror story about a priest. I mean, he's not technically a priest, but he's under the guise of being a priest, named John, and his affairs with a failed exorcism on a gal named Amy, and everything that and it's got some really, not like, I wouldn't say like fucked up, like, oh, this is like, oh god, like don't do it, like it's like it's like fucked up in the way of like it's fucking creepy. Like, there have been a lot of times where I've gotten like chills and shit, like, and that doesn't happen a lot often with a horror game. Usually I just get jump scared or something. The sounds and the visuals and the tonality, it's wild. Papa John? Yeah, sure, we can call him Papa John instead of Father John. What if that was the meme the whole time? They named him John because they were like Papa John. Papa John sounds so good right now. What the fuck? I don't know why. I just really want that garlic butter, bro. Hey, what's up, Cake? Thanks for the reminders. How you doing, Cake? Hope you're doing well. I have God of War of Ragnarok coming in. We'll be playing that. And then P4? Persona 4? In January. It's not really looking for anything new, but I do like the 8-bit. Yeah, this is a pretty short experience. It's only 3 chapters. No, Good of Wars? I don't know. Good of War. Oh, Good of Wars Ragnarok. This is intentional. Okay. I'm pretty excited. I don't think I'm going to play it on release. I want to play it on release. I think, however, I'm probably going to be playing it. So it comes out on the 9th. My birthday's on the 15th. We might do like a 12-hour like birthday stream that weekend. What day of the week is the 15th, actually? Let me check. Maybe that's when we'll whip it out. Maybe we'll do it on like the 18th. We'll do like a 12-hour stream. I have not pre-ordered it. No, I have not bought it yet. I think I have to wait till later this month to buy it. So that might be why. I might be waiting until then. 12-hour streams leading up to birthday. Let's go. No. Got Carboy. I feel like you've been paying too much attention to what kind of Zaw things to say. That's like a Zawism. Zaw's like, oh yeah, you said you're doing 12-hour streams before all the way up until your birthday. Persona 4. The Golden's coming out in January on PS. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. It's totally Zaw. Tell me I'm wrong. That's totally something you would say, right? Realize it's November. It is. And Persona 3 FES. What was it? FES? It's probably like they're like the big edition, the remaster edition, I'm guessing. I have Persona 4 Golden on PC and I haven't played it yet, but I need to. I need to finish Persona 5, honestly. So if you want to recap on the story, I can also get you caught up on the story too, Vic. And then but yeah. P3P, not P3 FES. Whoa, the sound. Oh. Golden and then Royal. Yeah. Yeah, I have Royal for I can't remember if I have I think I just have it for PS4. I have Royal though. Carboy is starting too low. You start with 24 and then you bargain down to 12 hours knowing it. It sounds more reasonable. Okay, that's true. Yeah, okay, yeah, true. No, we'll probably do it. I'll plan some stuff out. Maybe on the 18th we'll do it. It's like that's that Friday. Maybe well wait. Maybe we'll do it on a Saturday. I don't know. So maybe the 19th. I'll figure it out. I'll plan it and I'll maybe schedule some stuff, but maybe we'll do like a big hoo-ha that weekend. A nice long 12-hour stream. Play some God of War that day. Plus, if we do it a little bit later, if we stream it a little bit after it's released, it gives people that are like really excited to play it time to play and get ahead on their own. That way that they're not like avoiding stream because they don't want spoilers kind of thing. Because I totally get that and I don't want to take that away from people. I'd rather us just get to experience it together kind of thing. I am excited. I am in a rush to play it, but I'm also like, I'm okay with waiting kind of thing. I might have to wait anyways. Enemy mid just got 2 kills. What do people hand out free kills to your laner? Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. People do it all the time, though. It's stupid. It's annoying. Subreddit lost their shit when Atlas announced P3P being the re-release over FES is a lawless time. Oh, really? Trying to get through the latest Good of Wars before launch of Ragnarok. 106 gigs. Geez, that's a huge download. Yeah, I actually if we finish this before the end of the stream, which we should, I think we're in the final arc for the story. Pretty sure. We'll boot up some God of War. We'll play some God of War before the end of the night. Maybe we'll try and finish it before we end up playing. So that gives me some time to do that too. Then we'll do a replay through it because I've played through it once. If you're reading this, then congratulations. You are on your way to experiencing the wondrous, unspeakable future under the guidance of Gary. Gary, our brother. Gary, our friend. Gary, a normal human being just like you and me. As a tier 1 acolyte, you're just beginning your unspeakable journey to eventually see what Gary sees and prove yourself worthy to be a vessel fit to experience the second death, reserved for only the most worthy. To find out if you are a vessel, remember to attend meetings of the Eternal Order of the Second Death. So that's the name of their cult, I guess. Eternal Order of the Second Death. EOOTSD. Twice a week, follow Gary's instructions exactly. Be honest with him in all that you do. Do not ever ask what it is behind the door in the basement in the clinic. We've been down there. Partially. Anyone not play the 2018 God of War? That's a good question. Has anybody not played it? Or is concerned about spoilers? Speak now or forever hold your peace. I'm fine with talking about it since I've played it. But if there's any even one person that's like, yeah, I don't want spoilers for that, I haven't played it yet, then I'm fine with us not getting into spoilers on it. I do have to bio break real quick. I'm gonna leave you with these creepy sounds while I go do that real quick. You're not worried about spoilers, okay? Still playing through it, but you're okay with spoilers. Okay, are you sure? There's some pretty big ones, Unicorn. All right, I'm gonna go bio real quick. I'll be right back. Hang tight. Are you headed out then, Unicorn? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to push you away. That's partly why I want to play through the game again, is because of that reveal and then the second playthrough. I never ended up doing it. I said that I might, and then I never ended up actually doing it. Favorite part of God of War 2018 is when Kratos does a sick kickflip over Anthony Hawk to secure his victory in their game of Skate. Jaw dropped on that reveal. I just couldn't believe it. I feel like this is like a future copy pasta. Really liked when he revealed that God of War 3 was just a repeat of God of War 1, but a stage play, like a stage play. Tag your spoilers. Yeah, actually, this is a good way to do it. If you want to talk about God of War, post in the gaming channel with the spoiler tag, and make sure you put God of War spoiler outside of the spoiler tag. That way people don't accidentally click on it. But feel free to dialogue about it if you want to. I'm down with that. That's fine. It's probably the best way to do that. Hi, Sour, by the way. Yeah, we'll just say no spoilers on it, because I know that there are people that are like that haven't played it. Just came out on PC. People are probably playing it for the first time on PC. And then there's also folks that are like, oh, you're memeing. Okay, well, memes aside, I think this is actually probably just the best way to do it, right? You haven't played it. Are you interested in playing it? So I wanted to make sure. I appreciate that honestly so much, Vic. Especially given the fact that like probably what you're wanting to talk to is so fundamental to the like the core plot of this reboot franchise, the whole Norse mythos portion, that it's like one of those things that it's like it could totally take away from somebody's experience if they ever even chose to play it. Yeah, we'll pet Kaito. Kaito, actually, we'll give him a treat because he's just hanging out in his crate right now. Yeah, I probably won't be too active on socials either, honestly. I'm already seeing some little blurbs about potential spoilers for Ragnarok on my YouTube recommended from people that have played like portions of it or whatever. Kratos kicked a man in the nuts and then hit the gritty. Say what? What are you on about? Kaito, do you want a treat? We'll do a treat for Kaito instead of Pet the Pup, and then we're gonna keep going in the game. Is that cool? Cake, you redeem Pet the Pup. We'll do a little bit more. I think you just heard me. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Kaito, come here. Hey. Oh yeah, come here. Come here. Oh, he heard it. Yeah. Look at him, dude. Perfect timing. Yeah. Oh, hey, button. Oh, you're so cute. Like, yes, father. Uh-huh. Yes, I would love a treat. How did you know? Think he knows how cute he is? I think maybe. Probably, honestly. Look at this rascal, dude. He's a good boy. Santa Monica said they're so go that they're likely to be spoils out there since there is a place that has already sold physical copies. Oh, wild. Yeah, Yeah, and that's kind of why I'm being pretty sparse with my media consumption, or just like not looking for anything God of War related. You could climb the Booba Tower in God of War 2 with your chain knives. My mom happened to walk in the room and I wasn't allowed to play it again, but did anyways, dude. Yeah. I don't think my parents would let me play it to begin with when I was younger because of how violent it was, honestly. He's fully aware where to sit for yummies. Yeah, he knows that this is where he goes for a treat. He knows. Oh, he likes the ear scratches right there. Yeah, that's the spot, bud. Oh, he is really liking that scratch right there. Dude, he really likes that spot. Hey, you're gonna win the game. Hell yeah. Yeah, there's Kaito. I hope so. I hope so, Pretzel. Sarah, what have you been up to today? You done anything fun? Hey, bud. You roll over? You want to roll over? I'll scratch your belly. Oh, that's a big scratch or shake. Yeah. Well, you really want the ear scratches, huh? You're a good boy. All right, I'm gonna go play some games, okay, bud? You good with that? Can I play some games? Is that cool? Okie dokie. Ah! He is named Kaito because of Danganronpa. He is. Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars, literally the best character in all of Danganronpa, period, and no questions asked. If you fight me on that, I will fight you to the death. I swear on my butthole. Kaito Momota is literally the best character in all of Danganronpa. That's why my dog's name is Kaito. Period. Period. Which is the best waifu? Well, I mean, clearly Maki, right? Like, hey there, Maki roll. God, just want to pinch her cheeks. Although, Kyoko is a very close second. I don't know. Oh, but also, oh, what's her name in Danganronpa 2? Starts with an N. Or not N. Chiaki, yeah. Kyoko and Chiaki both. I feel like all three games have their waifu. Like, you've got Kyoko, you've got Chiaki, and you've got Maki. But, like, comparing all three of them is like, I don't know. It's like if you took the three hottest supermodels and you were to compare them or something, it's like, you know, they're all great. I do love Kyoko, though. And I love Chiaki for her own reasons. But I like Maki for her own reasons. So it's like I can't pick one. What is it for you, Vic? Kaito almost always, he like perpetually does a blep because his tongue is so big and it does not fit in his mouth. Oh, Himiko, little magic girl. Oh, interesting. A lot of people don't really like Himiko. I thought she was fine. I thought Himiko was fine. She was good. She wasn't like my favorite by any stretch of means, but she was great. I feel like Grandpa is too danger in Danger Grandpa. Danger Grandpa. I don't know, man. Grandfathers are kind of they can be dangerous. Best Danger Grandpa character is the baseball guy because he played baseball. Honestly, I loved Leon. I won't say what I was gonna say. Sakura was also great too, actually. Her whole story arc was like, yeah, she could bend you in half. Well, no, she like literally could. She could probably break you in half actually while she's at it. God damn. No, Leon was great. I loved Leon. Do it. Hey. Yep, 11037. Yeah, Leon was really good. I loved Leon's character. Man, I want to say so much. You did win. Hell yeah. I want them. You look like the one who looks like a Swindler. Swindler? Who's Swindler? Swindler? Swindler Todd? Sweeney's little brother, Swindler. She consumed 6 little twigs. Only 2 were left to walk as husks. Go ahead, priest. Stare into the eyes of my mother. She said about kids. Consumed 6 little twigs, 6 children. 2 were left to walk as husks. It's probably the things that we've seen before. Destroyed it. Did they forfeit? We have an actual mid, yeah. Wait, did you go bot again? Or did you just like, you played well in mid? You want there to be more to that series, but also don't I hear that some of the devs are going to do another game? Oh, really? There's a murder mystery thing, but not Danganronpa style. Yeah, I think it'd be fine. I think that Spike's kind of MO is kind of the murder mystery thing. I mean, they did AI Somnium Files, very much a murder mystery. The Nunnery games also very good murder mystery again. Zonky Zero I didn't play enough of, but I think had some mystery elements. Definitely had some mystery elements, but not so much, I don't think, murder elements. Maybe some, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't get very far in Zonky Zero. I would be totally fine with them staying along a similar pathing, even if it's not Danganronpa-esque. What the fuck? Oh, this is the chick that we met before in the sewer. Not Danganronpa, but there's a character who has the same look as Swindler from Akudama Drive. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I'll look it up real quick. Swindler Akudama Drive, and I'll figure out which character it is. Oh, well. I'm trying to think of who this character is that looks like this from Danganronpa. I mean, I can see. Oh my god, Rachel. She's cute though. I don't know who this would be that it, which Danganronpa character would look like. Yeah, I don't know who. Swindler? Here. This is what Swindler looks like. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I can almost place it, but I don't know who you're relating to. Mikan? You think it's Mikan? Here, we'll do it this way. Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah. Kind of got some Mikan vibes. Maybe? Is this who you're thinking of that looks like her? Could be a different death game. I don't know. I didn't even have 50 farm and you had 100 plus. Damn, you almost Flame Horizon them. She looks like a Chansey. No thanks. I didn't care for Mikan. I did not like Mikan. She's not what I liked. I care what Spike Chunsoft does as a company moving forward, but they have to always have the Monokuma music somewhere. I think so too. The Monokuma music, all their music has been bangers. Has the hair color pattern I can never remember. Well, flip, dude. She has like flat bangs and like shoulder length hair. It's not Sayaka, is it? You find out? Oh, you know where you can find out. You'll be back in 10. Yeah, do your thing. Bookcase. What? Books? What? Books? What? What are you... Ibuki. Oh, I've never heard her called Books. Ibuki? No. No. Her hair is much different than this. So like the colored hair, spiky, sharp bangs, pointed bangs. It might be who he's thinking of. S grade mission? I'll give you an S grade mission. I'm not sure. Envy from Full Metal Alchemist meets Tangela from Pokemon. I'm not sure. I think it could be. Possibly Mikan. I don't know who else. Maybe it's Sayaka. I think it could be Sayaka, maybe. I don't know. Oh god, that's spoilers. But it's not. Her hair is like way longer, but she does have flatter bangs. I'm not sure who it is. We'll just let Kitty do their thing, try and see if they can figure out who it is. If they come back and let us know, then they let us know. Hello? Oh, this is a painting on the floor. Forgot about Sayaka? How dare. Mom, pick you up, you're scared? I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I too am scared. I'm scared. I don't know what this is behind it. Nor do I really know what I should be doing here, honestly. I don't think there's anything I can really interact with. Girl, that's a booty hole. Girl, that's a booty hole. What's going on with this? Is this a thing? Yeah, Jay. Ayo. Ayo. Like, we could leave? But I don't think we're supposed to. Oh, we can't. The eyes light up. The doors do not open. We are stuck. We live here now. Wait, those eyes stayed lit up. Mortis. Oh, these ones lit up again too. These ones lit up. Maybe that's what we need to do? I don't know. Alyssa, tell us your secrets. What'd that note say? Tier 1 Acolyte, you are just beginning your unspeakable journey to eventually see what Gary sees and prove yourself worthy. Okay, to find out if you're a vessel, remember to attend meetings of the Eternal Order of the Second Death twice a week. Follow Gary's instructions. Do not ever ask what's behind the door in the basement of the clinic. Can't even leave to go there. Gary. Yeah, the cult leader's name is Gary. Gary. Okay, these are all missing. Whoops. She consumes 6 little twigs. Only 2 are left to walk as husks. Go ahead, priest. Stare into the eyes of my mother. Oh, are we supposed to just like stare into the eyes of? Supposed to stay here? I don't like this, dude. Oh. Yeah, I don't like this, dude. No. Oh, yeah, no, this isn't cool. No, don't do that. No. Hi, Saxon! Thank you so much for 9 months.
Lars.
Saxon, help me! I don't know what the fuck is happening. It's so fucking creepy, dude. How have you been? Saxon, it's good to see you. Oh my god, dude, get me out of here. Okay, bye, demon. Jay. No thanks is right. Panic hugs? Thank you. Dorian Graying, is that what that method is? Yo, thank you seriously. Saxon, 9 months, dude. That's no small thing, dude. Thank you so much for your support. Ongoing for the community and the stream. How have you been? How are you doing? It's good to see you. She got morbed. Morbus. See you when you're sick in the bathroom? You're the mother of this cult? Got them eyes, bro. Got them fucking eyes. I actually haven't played Fallout 3, Vic. Just got home and from work and waiting for food. How was work tonight? The portal of hell. Yeah, well, apparently that's what we're supposed to be doing, is seeing the portal of hell. Gary is opening it. Delicious. Gaze upon the magnificent of La Pieta Curata. My pronunciation there is probably botched, but don't worry. I've got this. This beautiful statue depicts a faithful member of the order receiving the second death in the loving embrace of Et Mater. Et Mater. 2 such statues were commissioned thanks to the generous patronage of the Save family. We invite everyone to reverently approach the statue whenever they are in need of rest. Oh, it's saved. Vault in Fallout 3 where everyone's called Gary. That's creepy. That's fucking weird. That's not normal. That would creep me out. Was it also really creepy inside the vault? I feel like it should be at that point. Work schedule went to Wonkyville. I'm kind of sorry to hear that, dude. Hopefully it's at least been fine, even if it's been busy. I remember when you got this new job. Are you liking it these days, or like how are you feeling about it now? Because you've been there for a little while now, haven't you? 12 to about 4 and maybe 5 was hectic as fuck, and only after a handful of people at a time. Oh, dude, that sucks. That does blow. It was creepy. There's only one guy that literally said Gary. What? He just said Gary just the whole time? He just said Gary? That's fucking terrifying. What the fuck? If you're reading this, congratulations. You have officially been granted Tier 2 status and the Eternal Order of the Second Death. Upon crossing the threshold from Tier 1 to Tier 2, your life as an acolyte will change dramatically. You may start noticing shadowy figures in the corners of rooms, or experience feelings of lost time when holding sharp objects. Ancient symbols written in blood will materialize on the floor and walls of your home. Animals will no longer trust you. You may emit foul odor that will cause your former loved ones to avoid you. I mean, that's just me in general, right? These are just a few of the marvelous blessings that await you in the new stage of life. If you remain loyal to Gary, your journey towards becoming a vessel for the second death will progress to the new levels of knowledge and power. Remember, if you neglect your weekly meetings or do not pay your tithes to the order, your fingers will be forcibly bent backwards. Gary loves you. By the way, Gary loves you. It's a Pokemon at that point. Sounds like a great party, yeah. Gary. So we save by going in here. Okay, interesting. Should we go left first? Two party tits up. Let's go. Ayo. I need to read these notes. Can you not? Ordog stirreth his pot full of sinners. The seats revolve. Andrus soweth discord. East and west trade places. Five seats in the north facing west. Five in the south facing east. Yeah, he loves you. Ooh. Cannot find out. I remember I saw them the other day, but I can't remember what video. I looked through a bunch of them and I couldn't figure out who it would be either. Like, my closest guess was probably Sayaka, but even still, her hair looks a lot different. I'm not sure. It's either Sayaka or Makan, I think. You love puzzles like this? Maybe you can help me, because I'm not sure. So I know we have 5 puzzles in the north facing west, so we probably want 5 seats on the north half facing west, which would be yeah, so facing to the left. 5 in the south facing east. So do we push this? I don't know how I'm actually supposed to be able to move them, though. Baal giveth favor, the low seats are made high. Oh, yeah, I can move it. Yeah, I can actually put it up here real quick for this puzzle. Yeah, Saxon, dude, please take care of yourself, especially after just getting off work and stuff. Do what you need to. Ordog stirreth his pot full of sinners, the seats revolve. Up, dog, yeah. Andrus soweth discord, east and west trade places. Oh. I'm guessing the room has Andrus and Ordog. So we can just skirt past these guys without them freaking out. This one, 5 seats in the north facing west, 5 seats in the south facing east. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. There's only 4 that currently face the east. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 though. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that face the west. Far. So your guess so far is that it's all about the names. Yeah, I think so. This one doesn't have a name. Baal. That one's Baal. We need to pull him closer to the middle. Keep coming, bud. Because I don't think I can move them. I can't move them on my own. I think the next room I can move them, though. Baal giveth favor, the low seats are made high. So I think that moves chairs up. Okay, let's go in the next room. Don't fucking kill me, please. What does this one do? Okay, so this moved some of them. We have still 4 and 6. If we go back though, what does it do? It probably resets. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. Interesting. Let's hit it again. Let's see what happens. Yeah, shit's fucked. If we hit it again, I wonder if it just like returns to what it was. I think it does. The low seats are made high, so this is Baal. Can we do it multiple times? No. So it's a combination of having these on or off. What does this one do? Oh, this moves them, I think, left and right. I think we ended up with wait, no, the same amount. Okay. Okay, interesting. This one turns them around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, no. Okay, what if we just hit all 3 of them? What if I have just totally royally fucked this puzzle up? Checkmate. Honestly. Oh, I don't think any of them have moved at all. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, God. Oh, okay, yeah, I've got like hairs sticking up on my arm. What the shit, dude? Oh, that's Amy. I think we're seeing all these like acid trip things, dude. Yeah, the LSD injection. The big H, maybe some heroin, dude. Jesus, I don't know, dude. John's freaking out though, man.